Hello and welcome to Let's Play campaign. Today we continue with the campaign mode for the game Anno 117 Pax Romana. Let's quickly recap on what we have done so far. So we have completed 5 chapters. So the first chapter was A Curse Dispelled. Second was Julia's birthday. Third was The Emperor is Dead. Fourth, The Deep End. And at the end of the last video, we completed the Imperial visit and just started the 6th chapter, which is the Voada problem. So this is the chapter which we will start today, the 6th one. And let's get started. So let's load our game. So if you remember if you have not checked the last video or if you have not checked the previous videos, I have put the links in the description. So you can check the first 3 videos where we cover these 5 chapters. And if you remember at the end of the video, we were attacked by Voada and we somehow managed to defend against those attacks. How do we garrison these
Cohorts at your
people?
command.
How's it going, Ben? Still at odds with your new vocation?
Oh, the carpenter's splinters. Though I find beauty in the unconscious movement of one's hands as they work.
It almost sounds like you're having fun.
Simple serves best.
Okay, not sure how to put them back inside. Okay, we'll figure it out. So as of now, these 2 units are supposed to be inside the garrison, but no problem. So let's take a quick recap on what do we need to do to take care of Voeda. So we have to take care of our supply lines by taking care of our supply feed. Then there's a hidden outpost which we have to take care of, and there's again a granary which we need to torch. So there are 2 options. There's a military solution or a diplomatic solution. So of course let's try the military solution and see how things go. 80% of a fortification. So a fortification is quite strong if you check this. So huge amount of units. So 80% of this needs to be destroyed. That means we are going to need a huge army. What is this? Okay, this is the supply fleet which we need to destroy. So in order to destroy these, that means we need good amount of boats, at least 3 to 4 to take care of them. But otherwise everything is land-based army. So I see, I think almost 6 to 7 units, and they also include
People do not respond to bribes or whips.
siege
They
units,
only follow strength.
which we don't have. So let's look at our military, and I think we'll need to expand a bit on the military, not only on the new units, but also on how we can reduce the cost that it takes to build and maintain the military. So this will give armor chain. This increases attack speed. This gives slinger. This increases torching speed. So this might be helpful because we need to take care of some gates there. This is morale and toughness, not something which will immediately help us. Scorpions. Now scorpions is important because these are the siege units. Then we have parabolics. Healing when encamped. This will also be helpful. Knights is something again which will be helpful because we need better units than the ones that we currently have. So in order to reach knights, we need to take care of all of these. So let's see. So let's just click here. It will automatically queue up the other 4 as well. So this will take some amount of time to take care of that. Let's quickly check if there's optional mission. So we have to build shipyard and we have to sail to Arthur's Harbor. So Arthur is basically one more person who's on the map. If you open diplomacy,
Look at us, all fitting together like chains or teeth.
we have these as question mark. I think one of them will be Arthur. So as we discover more of the island, we might discover where Arthur's island is. And coming back to our island, there was one particular
There's worse than an
requirement
evening at the hearth, listening to some old mumbo jumbo.
which was basically sausages. So for sausages, we need herb garden and we can't grow herb here. But as we were checking on this island, we do have option of there's herbs fertility here. So just for that, we might have to settle here and build something there. Okay, so let's get started. So shipyard is something which we were trying to build and I think we had cancelled that because we did not have wood or timber at that time. So first let's set up our shipyard. Now definitely one thing which we
The
will
Emperor
need.
wants you to expand here.
Don't tell me. That means I can settle other islands to call my own.
Indeed, Governor. Another chance to push back the Limes.
Okay, so we're given option to settle.
In return, the Emperor expects Albion taxes. Long overdue.
So this was the other mission.
Now we have Pax. Rome expects a return on conquest.
Settle the small forested island in the middle of the province, which is this. This has something to do with the tree that we see here. This is the quest target. Let's see if there is herbs for fertility here. So I think instead of settling here, it make much more sense to settle here because we can just grow our herbs here and take care of this. Okay, so maybe let's
If I'm
do
really
some
proud, I should pick the Albion
parallel.
Isle with the most useful fertilities.
And let's settle in that island because anyways for that quest we need to settle there. So maybe let's start with 20 wood and let's send it over here. Meanwhile on our island we will, so in order to make these boats we'll also need to have rope and sail production,
I
which
wish
we
to
don't
speak with
have.
you on a private matter.
So let's see.
Okay, very well.
So sails need sheep farm. We don't have that as of now, so considering we are building all farms here, let's try and set it up here. So 30 seconds is good, and this is 1 minute 30 seconds. We'll need at least 2 sail maker. So let's set up 3 of these and 2 of these. That takes care of sail. For rope, we need herb farm and 2 rope makers. Sorry, hemp farm. So let's set up the hemp farm here. Okay, we have less population. So we need to build more Voada residencies. We'll only get 3 here. 5 rather. We should build some more Voada residences maybe here.
Since we came to these shores, I have done you a disservice. Grumbled, griped. I stole your wine. Instead of flogging me, you encouraged me to learn a new skill. And I took offense. But I was wrong. The distraction opened my eyes to a different world.
So you admit it. But I'm glad you found a thing to enjoy. We may be here some time yet.
That does not terrify me. Not anymore. A tendency to assume the worst has served me in the past. But perhaps it is time I let go.
Okay, so finally his depression is over, and let's
I've often
ask.
wondered about your name. What does it mean?
Nothing, Ere.
Oh, come on. It must have some kind of meaning.
If it has a meaning, it is unknown to me. I was so named by Emperor Lucius upon entering his service.
So, what? Ben Barlian isn't your real name? Then what is your real name?
It is Bel Antar. But now I have uttered it, I ask you not to use it. I will not lend my only possession.
Oh, Ben.
Okay, because we have a lot of things to do, we will proceed
It
to.
was never the odd people, the odd customs of Albion. It was knowing that here I could never be free.
I feel a lot of freedom here. If I can ease things for you in any...
No, Ere. I meant liberation from slavery.
Oh, Ben, I see. You want to be free.
More than anything, Ere. But trapped here, I cannot hope to win my freedom by dutifully serving Calidus.
And buying your liberty with the denarii you've saved?
Such is my value. I have a price on my head so high, I fear the peculium of several lifetimes would not cover it.
We have an option to whether promise to ask for his freedom, say we cannot help, or say nothing else. Not sure if we should make any promise, but let's say.
I am touched, Ere, very touched. If ever the opportunity to broach such a trivial subject did arise.
Okay,
Place is unfinished.
let's set this up. Okay, only challenge is if someone wants to come here, you'll have to go the long way around. So generally having a road in between helps, but I think it's fine because it's all farmland. Right, so what were we building? Yes, we were building rope maker. So 1 hemp farm and 2 rope maker. They'll need 5 resources. We have 5. This is fine. Let's again try and build some roads here. Okay, so we have completed the production for sails and ropes, which should help us when we are trying to build our ships. But we also need, if you see, weapons. So we'll have to set up the weapons production as well. Meanwhile, let's settle on this island. So thankfully there's no settlement cost, but we'll be giving 40 tax per minute.
Instead of insects, it's the honk of the swan at night. Albion disturbs my circadian rhythms.
Okay, so
This must be the isle with the grove of Venunos the procurator mentioned. Spooky. If I plan to mine here, like Orphanus suggested, I'll need to build up a jolly little mining community.
You will always find an excuse to take what isn't yours.
we've set up the road. Let's set up some trees, or rather place for trees. Okay, so we'll have to now let me explain what happens when you are creating one more island. So you can see 35 resources, they have kept it reserved for this, even though we have not built anything. But the dinari on top, balance on top, and total population and total knowledge remains shared across the islands. So this island is Cataracta. Island specific things will be down here. So island income, island population. So let's start by building some houses. And again, we need to build it in such a way that we'll have placement of market and all of those this side. Now we also will need wood, so we'll need to set up that production as well. So we can build here and maybe extend this a bit.
A letter has arrived from Amelia Naucratia. Your mother, I presume?
And we can build here. Woodcutter camp we can set up maybe here. Okay, so that takes care of our timber production. Since we still have some more, let's set up the houses first. And because we've already unlocked these, we can just go ahead and build it for them because we know they will need it anyways. So we don't have excuse me, so we don't have warehouse right now because we don't need this should take care of the reach. They are close to the trading post. Now for eel grabber, we'll have to go here in the marshland, so we'll have to extend this road. I didn't want to destroy those trees, so that's why I thought I'll extend it here. and we can put this Pockle picker anyways needs post, so we can put it here. We don't have enough timber, and we'll also need to set up our warehouse. So we'll wait for some timber.
Emilia now Kratia, to her beloved son Marcus.
Okay, letter from our mother asking if you're okay.
Mum sent Reed shoes. If only she knew. Good to know Marcia's happy. I wonder what's up with her husband. Dear Sister Marcia, there's more than an amphora worth of water between us. I picture you spindling away, bored out of your mind. If only you could be here and have such adventures.
We should, by the way, remove our purchase order for timber. If you remember, we had put maintain stock. We no longer need that. So we'll move it to no trade. Otherwise, we'll keep losing money for trade on that. So we only have plus 74, which is not great.
Front line gets the view.
Oh, we have an encamp option. So let's do that. This will reduce the cost. As you see, the balance is improved. So it reduces the infantry cost as well as it improves the population as well, which can be used. So that way, even when we are building military, we'll not lose much money. I am still not able to figure out how to garrison these.
Citizens unite.
If anyone knows how to do that, please put that in the comment.
Prefectus.
Okay, let's go back to our island and finish warehouse so that production for eel can start. Cockle picker, do we have enough? We have. So that should take care of the first two basic needs. Then we need market and bardic health. So we'll wait for the timber production to kind of go up here before we can build anything further here. So coming back to cut slip. Now what we needed here for this production was herb garden, which we'll build there, but let's actually build the pig farm. So pig farm has a -2 on health and no positive attribute at all, so no one likes a pig farm. So anywhere you have anything, if you put it there, the health will reduce. So you need to build this such a place that there's nothing in the circle. So even if I build here, then 3 of the houses are getting covered, so it needs to be out of the range here. So what we will do is we will extend the road and I think 1 is enough because it's producing every 30 seconds, and we'll build it here. And because it will need warehouse, so we'll need to set up the warehouse as well, which we can set it up here. Apart from that, we need to set up salsicium. 1 minute, so that means we'll need to make 2 of these. This increases population and happiness, so this is something which but it reduces fire safety. So because we need population, let's try and build this. So we can put one here, and do we have space here somewhere? Maybe down. We have it here, so we can put it here. Fire safety is the only thing in minus, otherwise we are doing pretty good in terms of health, happiness. I think we'll need to figure out what to do for. Oh, we need to build the farm as well. So to okay, so farms are built. 2 salsiciums are built, and now we need to take care of herb garden. Charcoal burner. So we still have very less population in terms of the Vader workforce. So we need to build a lot of houses now. Let's do that. So we had built market here. So let's also build a bardic health and let's copy that again. Okay, so the last road will not be able to make, but I think that's fine. And let's put one more. Oh, here we have problem with the road because of the stone, I think. Why is that? Let's just copy 2 of these and then we can manually try and put the other ones. Yeah, this is fine. And we can put a road here. So we need herbs, and yeah, just is fine. So let's see if we can set up herbs here. I think our community has everything.
And not just for crabs.
Oh, we need to build market and bardic health for these.
Lay the tip of an axe to those trees and Voada will be swinging her own at your neck.
There is some
If you
quest
wanna do the right
around
thing,
this.
Build a Phantom. Encourage all peoples of these lands to bring life back to the Grove.
Let's check it
Build
out.
up a
So
sacred site if I want the grove to thrive.
Don't even think about letting the damn druids back in. Give the Celts an inch, and they'll take a Roman mile.
the
No.
option we have is
Get the
to
timber
cut
men
down
in
the tree,
and fell that rotten place.
but it's a secret tree for
They'll
the
want a
Celts.
comforting hearth too, to get over the horror.
But if we cut the tree,
Woodcutters and bardic hearths if I want to get mining.
yeah. So as I was saying that if we cut the tree, we might invoke an attack from Voida, and the locals will not be pleased.
Seems that forest has the woodcutters scared.
Maybe they could use a drink.
Swing by Whitecliff if you can't make your own. My ship has a belly full of wine I can trade you.
Okay, let's check again. Yeah, So deliver the sacrificial animals and renew the grove. So we build one phantom. So let's build a phantom. So we will not cut the tree because there. So what will happen is if we don't cut the tree, we'll not have access to this region, these mountain slot. But I think we can always capture some other islands and take care of it there. We don't really need a big population here. So phantom, let's build that. We need 5 tiles. We are not growing tiles here. So what we can do is we can send our ship. Or we can send this ship with tiles. So let's say 10, 20. Okay, so that should take care of building this. Because I think we have enough place to kind of grow, and these minerals are not something which we need immediately. Okay, what else do we need here? Not much. We can maybe so we have only 9 extra timber, but we can try and make more houses. Okay, so back here we have we did unlock some options. So vigils, now that's the bigger one because we are, if you see, we are at minus 144 in terms of fire safety. So let's build one here, and we are actually out of space here. Maybe we'll have to build something. So thankfully, if you see, fire safety, but it does not cost any maintenance. So you just need to ensure you have a good coverage. Let's move this. We have space here, and let's build it here. Can build it here. So all it is costing you is resources, but there is not going to be any maintenance cost, which is good. So this one house is remaining, which is fine. I think, yeah, here we don't have. Let's put here, or we can even put here. Yeah, this area we need to cover these buildings till here and here. So we are at 217 now, so there's fire safety is no longer a problem on this island. Let's go here. Where is our ship? Yes.
Waiting for your decree.
Tell me if I'm overexcited, but with the Phantom, it's a perfect excuse to bring the many strains of Celt into harmony.
How should I do that, Fair Anxious?
A sacrifice to all those killed by... a sacrifice to all who lost their lives in war.
I'll likely need animals for that sacrifice.
Think on what you do. These are not orthodox Roman gods. See sense, Governor. Clear the grove.
So we've decided not to clear the grove. So 5 pigs we need to stock up in Phantom, or rather we just need to bring them in the trading post. So 5 pigs be okay. Yeah, we have 5.
We advance.
We can send our flagship to explore the area around. So one simple way is you press shift and then just
Lente.
click around on the map. Again, if you've played Age of Empire and the way we used to send the scout, it is a bit
Forward.
similar to that. What is the problem here? Oh yeah, we have still not set up herbs here. So our production for sausages has not started. Thankfully, we need Vader population to grow herbs. Otherwise, it would have been problem. So, and there is a +1 health as well. So let's build up somewhere down here, I think. Oh, it's a plantation, so it will take some space. So I think it's better if we build here and then extend the road. What's
Come all the way out here.
so it needs 60. Okay. We'll need to build one more. Many more actually, because 1 minute 30 seconds is a lot of time. So we had this 30 and this in 1 minute. Yeah, I think let's build one more. And of course, these will need a warehouse. Setting a warehouse here actually will not help much. We can maybe set it up here, which will still take care of the requirement here. So we have set these 3 here, but how do we take this to this island, because this is where we actually need. First thing what we'll do is we'll build a boat for trading. So this is a civilian boat, it does not have any military, so for simple trades we can use this. And once the boat is ready, we can ask the trading to happen from this island to our Cutslip Island, where we actually need the herbs for the sausages. Okay, now we need to set up the weapons production chain. So we need iron mine, and we have some on this island itself. Furnace and then weaponsmith. We need charcoal. Let's see how we are doing resource wise. So here if you see, there's a option to check overall as well as island wise. So it's always helpful to check it island wise. So for cut slip, we want to see if there's anything which we are producing less. As of now, I think we are fine. We are overproducing pigs because it's not getting used right now for sausages, and these are anyways production or boat making. This is fine.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
On the other island also we are. So we have discovered the... So this is Arthur's island. Maybe let's go and speak with Arthur.
Behold, my shining, brilliant city on the hill. My care Schroid.
So this is Arthur.
All the
Arthur
tales
also
they'll
offers
tell.
us different contracts for money. So I think once we have good amount of ships, we can use this to get more money and more resources. Okay. Do we have... Did we send the ship here with 5 pigs? Okay. Okay, so we forgot to send it, so let's send it here. No patron, so let's set up patron series. Once our boat is ready, we can start the transport for the herbs. We already have, if you see, we started the production. So yeah, we have 7 herbs. Let's try and build more houses here. Unless required, I don't want to upgrade these because then we'll need to take care of the needs for marketers as well.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
So I'm thinking we'll keep this island limited to the Vader population. Okay, so we have pigs.
Those creatures don't die in vain. This celebration is sure to help people heal.
I'll admit, I expected you to have leveled that grove. Instead, you wanted to apologize for Roman kind.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Okay, so we have finished this construction. The Barbarian is the name of the ship. We can even change it, I think. Can we? Yeah. We can call it transport. It's not transport actually. Trade ship 1. And so now let's look at the trade routes. So you have an option to trade between your islands. You have option to trade with Arthur as well. Once the relationship with Arthur improves and you get
I
the
have
trade
received
rights.
information that Voada's people are in attendance at this fool celebration of yours.
Thank
Okay,
you,
that-
Corvinus. I'll sort it.
That might be a problem.
Could be they're here to pay their respects, like everyone else. But if I think there'll be trouble, I should have them picked up.
Let's do one thing. Let's bring our ship here. and take one set of troops and put them on the other island.
This should fall within your jurisdiction. You are
Hopefully
stubborn,
they will not attack.
Governor now Cratius.
Let's see.
I'm softening to you, Governor. Today you have my thanks, but tomorrow I'll kill you.
Okay, so no attack.
Here's to the scar. I'll kill you too.
You can set up new trade route.
In the end, I preferred to make concessions to the locals. A bit of goodwill could go a long way towards lasting peace.
Let's add a trade ship, and then we need to select that from this island. We want to.
Governor now Cratius. It's time you heard a story that, to this day, has been the army's secret shame.
Okay, did we do something wrong? So from this island, add at least 2 islands in the trade route. Okay. Finally. And unload here. Okay, not sure why it was not clicking, but we want goods to be loaded from this island and unloaded on this island. Establish route. So now we have trade ship 1, which will basically go on these routes and then get the herbs here at a periodic time. It will load there and unload here. So that takes care of the trade route. We don't, unless the ship is attacked and destroyed, we don't need to worry about that set of production now. And once we start getting herbs here, they will go to the warehouse, and then we can start the sausages production.
A storytelling, Procurator.
I have a faint hope that by recounting it to the provincial governor, this vexing matter can be laid to rest.
Sorry, Corvinus. Please, go on.
The 9th cohort Tungrorum. An entire detachment lost. To what? We know not. Rarely in the history of conquest has there been such an embarrassment. Only finding the Aquila, the Legion standard, can bring an end to the dishonor.
Do we know where to look?
Here are some reports of the detachment's last position. Here, take them. Maybe you'll have better luck than the rest of us.
Okay, some additional quests will take this later.
Looks from this that the last known position of the 9th cohort was in the hills.
It all happened way before my time. But perhaps the chieftains know more than they say.
Chieftains, I don't think Voada will tell me anything. Manx would have blurted it all out already. Which just leaves Ather.
Okay, so we still don't have good enough balance. We need to build out more houses here. Let's do that. And we can copy this. So that should add more population. So we are still missing these goods, and we have less of charcoal as well. So I think we'll need to set up charcoal burners. Okay, so we've set up charcoal burners here. Hopefully that should provide more charcoal. And
Forward, Praetor.
okay, we can set up our first attack ship, Legio 1. Let's do that. So the area here we can't build anything, but at least the locals are happy. So we can only build on this much of the island, and of course up here. In terms of needs, we need to take care of the fashion needs. So reed shoes requires reed gatherers and then shoe weaver. So we need to build this on marshland. So let's extend this. I don't think we can build here because it will cut into that area, but we can build I think from here. Okay, so I think one is fine as of now, and we can build two of these. I think we should have left some space here. Let's move these down. And maybe we can build, has to be close to warehouse as well. So first let's connect this road.
Don't be going to market for a friendly horse.
Maybe let's just set it up here as of now. Okay, and tunics, we need hemp farm and spinner. So hemp farm we can build here. I'm thinking why to waste space. One spinner should be enough. I think we can build it here. Let's build this down. Okay, so that should take care of all the needs from the Vader population here, and as I was saying, we don't need to upgrade them to mercators if not required. Because if you see, if you want to build military as well, this also just needs Vader population to build. So as of now, I think we are fine. We should quickly build the weapon production because we don't have weapons right now. So let's set that up. So what do we need? First is we need iron mine, and it processes in 30 seconds. So I think one is enough. We can set one here and connect that first with the road. We also need, so this is 30, so that means we'll need 2 furnace. So there's -2 fire safety, so we'll need to also build cover position was discovered. Okay.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Okay, so we've made one ship. Let's build one more. So ideally we should try and build these. That means we need to unlock these ships. So let's see in research if we can unlock better ships. Better ships are I think somewhere down here. So yeah, a long way to go. Let's build one more. And yeah, so no warehouse here, we'll build that. We also needed a weaponsmith, so we'll need 3 of these actually. Takes a lot of time to build this. So 1, 2, 3. Maybe we'll shift the road down. And most important is the fire safety here. And the warehouse, of course. Okay, We can upgrade this maybe later because there are two ways of doing it. Either we can upgrade this or you can build two warehouses. I think we can upgrade it once we have 25 timber. So let's wait for some time and let's get this production started. So this should start giving us weapons and take care of our need for military. We have unlocked Amphoria and olive oil here. Amphoria again needs raisin fertility, which we don't have on this island. So let's see if we have raisin fertility on this island. We do have. So we need to build raisin fertility here, build one more ship so that we can send raisin to the other island. Let's set this.
Your instruction.
So we can start the festival, will give us more income. So we are at plus 500, that's excellent. Because we are very short of cash. We need to at least have 90,000 to 95,000 denarii if we have to start building military and be prepared for those scenarios. So I think we'll have to keep an eye. And plus, as we saw earlier, that emperor can demand money anytime. So I think for some time we should reduce the creation. Olive grower, we cannot produce it in this province. So I think only in Latium we can produce that. So I think we'll stop. We'll not bother about that. So festival has started here. That is nice. Production for this is going well, which is also nice. So let's see if we are taking care of
times of hunger, lunch times especially.
So we're taking care of two of the fashion needs. We still are not giving them brooches and soap. So let's see for brooches. Okay, we'll need silver mine, silver forge, and one fibularium and lot of charcoal. For soap, we cannot produce it in this region anyway. So soap and olive oil we don't need to bother, but maybe we can provide them the amphoria. So let's see if we not have here.
Hands on our materials.
Okay, so maybe we might need to build more of the reed farm here. So let's do that. It is just about, I think, reaching the, so you can see the green line which shows the coverage. So if I'm placing it here, then it is just about reaching the warehouse. We can also place it here. Or I think let's try placing it here. If it is reaching the warehouse, then we don't have a problem. We can also move our warehouse by one tile. That will definitely make sure that we are reaching the warehouse. And we can then add. Okay. I don't think this is a good location. Maybe we can save some timber. Oh, this deletes everything. Okay, and okay, we can always add this later. Let's maybe just keep extending it down here.
Has finished.
Somewhere till here. Okay, just about finished. So yeah, we also need to take care of the service of the citizens here in terms of the healthcare and all those things. I'm thinking if we build it here, this takes care of the coverage, but it's not central. I think this is much better. So let's place this here. And this here. Actually, vigils. Because this does not have maintenance, so we can build 2 of these. So we can maybe build 1 here. Take care of the top portion. Leave maybe 1 for the road. And maybe we can build 1. Yep. What we don't have is tiles, so let's see if we can send a good chunk of tiles to that island. Let's send everything. And maybe let's put a control group for the trading post, so we can put 4 here. So if I press 3, we are going here, and if I press 4, then we are going here. This way it becomes easy to just send it between the islands.
What could you possibly require?
Okay, so we'll do that. Let's see how our weapon production is currently ongoing. So we've made 11, which is good. So, and research wise, we wanted these 2. Let's see if we can speed up the research. So the simple way of speeding up research is by building more Grammaticus. We have only 2, so maybe we can build 1 here, and then that will take care of the entire population down here. So we will need tiles here, which once we get tiles we can build that. We have 2 ships and we have our flagship. And we should also have the, once this ship delivers this, so then we should have 4 ships and 1 trade ship. The trade ship, of course, we don't need to touch that because it is taking care of our herbs. The other 4 ships, we can start doing some missions with those and then try and earn some more denarii.
We stand waiting.
Okay, so let's build custodies and vigils. Excellent. So now if you see, everything is positive in this island. All needs are taken care of. If you press U, apart from this house, okay, this is also can be upgraded. So that means we are taken care of all the requirements that we have for citizens here. So we can always build more of Voada residences. Let's build a road. So you must be wondering why we are just building the residences without the requirement. So the point is to try and get as much income as we can from them. So even if we are not using them for anything, we are taking care of the requirements that they have, and that in turn is giving us a lot more coins. So you can quickly check If so, in Cataracta, if there is anything which is required, so we are okay here. We are producing more than that is required. There's no shortage of anything, so we are good to go. Okay. Let's send our ship here, and maybe let's remove the group that we had created for the two ships. So flagship was control group 1 and the second ship was control group 2. Where is the upgrade for that? Here. Okay, we can actually do this. Yeah, maybe let's bump it up. After this is done, we can then build better quality ships. But yeah, these 4 should be enough to get started on our trade. Because we're short of denarii now, we will not start the production for amphoria or for brooches. We need to take care of these first. Let's also try and upgrade the trading post so that we can store more. So we can store 150 now storage capacity. And we can always build we can build Shine of series, which requires, oh, it requires cement. We have not unlocked cement yet. We will build this later. We can build a depot. Now this is extended to 200. So at least will not stop production. We already have 23 weapons, which is good. And 45 sails, 40 ropes, so all of this is good. We can always set up a global trade, sell all goods when above, and we can say 150. So anything which goes above 150, we will basically sell those goods for profit. Now, okay, my control groups have not gone yet.
Waiting for your decree.
How do I remove that? Not sure. Maybe select these as one now. So that should, yeah, that takes care of it. So let's send these 4 boats first to Arthur and Aether rather, ATHR. Let's introduce ourselves and let's see if we can set up a relationship with that Aether. Okay, this should increase, yeah, production knowledge rate has increased a lot. We are at 1241 knowledge per minute. That's nice. And maybe we can also build a panel here, which will increase belief as well as knowledge. But yeah, we have to really stop producing now, building now, because we are short of denarii. So we need to take few missions from Aether, maybe get some coins. So for example, this is a delivery. So delivery is basically he needs 2 brooches, but we ourselves don't produce brooches. So for 2 brooches, we would have got 1768 denarii, but we are not producing that. What we can do is there are some destruction quest where we have to go and destroy some ships. Those maybe we can take care of, but if we have to take care of that, we also need to build a repair crane, because it needs a coast. This is a coast. Okay, we need brick, because if we take those destruction quests, then there will be some damage which will happen for our ships. So we should have a place where the ships can get repaired. So we are at -72, so fire safety is again a problem. So a fire can start anytime. We'll have to see where else can we build this. So there is one house here which does not have fire safety for some weird reason. And these also have. Oh, these don't have, but we can't build here, right? So I'm not sure how we can give them fire safety. Okay, here maybe we can build. We'll give it for 3 buildings and increase our fire safety. Let's do that. Let's check quest wise where we are. So we can actually try and take care of the supply fleet, but I would prefer to have at least a couple of more ships before we take care of that, and then we can start taking care of these other ones as well. To be on the safer side, actually I forgot one thing which I wanted to do was send these troops to this island, but I'm thinking a better way will be to build a barrack here, which will basically take care of our then we can build an army here. So let's set up barracks and okay, so we need 10 weapons here. We should ideally keep one ship idle. So see, maintenance cost is again something which you need to look at, right? So there is 30 maintenance cost per minute and 23 Vader force which is required. So we are again, because we've made so many ships, we are short of the Vader population again. So we will need to build some more houses. So this game is more about keeping this balance, right? So as you build more, the demands are more, the requirements are more. Let's see if we can build this. We can.
Embarking on a quest, I hear. You seek the banner of your fallen brothers. Another valiant comes to Caer Freud. Seek you an audience with King Yorgwyn.
We are really short of cash.
What star guides you upon this quest? Pass thy judgment.
So let's say we seek honors.
Well, it certainly seems a lasting source of humiliation that a cohort went missing along with its Aquila.
It was an ignoble defeat. Rather than facing their fates, they fled, forsaking their cause. The bards remember such craven deeds well. 3 epic satires were composed to lampoon this shameful retreat.
Farewell, Arthur. You have my thanks.
Okay, so I think we have to
Reading between the
find
lines, the 9th cohort made camp on one of the isles.
them and see where they
I
are.
know it was a long time ago, but if an entire cohort perished there, I'll need several units of my own to investigate. Who knows what we'll find?
So we need land unit there. And I don't want to touch these two because they're protecting the villa. Oh, we have new specialist. One more patrol will get added. So whenever you start a festival, you will attract a specialist to your island. So we don't have population here, and where can we expand? We might have to go on top, I think, because we've run out of space. This side maybe. We can go this side, but again, because the way it works is it's in all the effects are in circular manner. So some of these, for example, will extend here as well. So the easiest way will be just to try and kind of replicate this on top. Perfect. We still don't have that much workforce.
A winkle among your cockles is a gift from the sea.
But if you see, all can be upgraded. So Vader population, we have taken care of all the needs that they have. Apart from these which we have just set up, soon their needs will also be taken care of. So I don't think there can be anything else we can do here. Maybe we can build. So extend this road here down. So yeah, this is taken care of. Maybe increase the happiness. We don't have the custodies down here. We only have them at the top. Yes. So we can definitely build them down here. This again does not have any maintenance, so great. One here. Okay, we'll really stop building now because we are very short of cash. Now let's see if we can take up any. This is delivery. It will take 3 minutes to refresh. Let's see if there are any missions here.
Rector Provinciae?
So here we have to collect one crate. That will give us 1180. It's quite less. And we have something here.
Home of the second Augusta. Poor, brave souls.
So if we deliver 7 coal, we get 3200, which is good. Oh, it is 71. I don't think we have 71. That's what I was wondering, that 7 coal for such a big cost. Charcoal, we have 28. Okay, so let's split up our team into
We stand waiting.
Let's have them as 1 and let's have them as 2. These guys will send them over here so we can take this collect quest, and these guys will send them here so that we can take the this collect quest. Rather than keeping them idle, we can at least do that. But we definitely need to build better ships, so 2 more ships here would help. And we have 42 Vader force now, so that is good. Let's see if okay, so as we are increasing population, as you can see, we have, let's focus on cut slip. So cut slip needs herbs, so this anyways we are bringing it in from Cataracta. We are short of tunics production, and we are short of eels, cockles, coal. So a lot of things to build. First, let's set up eels. So yeah, eels is done. Tunics. So as your population increases, the consumption will also increase. So tunics is something which will have to increase the production for tunics, and also for cockles. So cockles is easy. Let's do that. Let's build it here. And tunics, we'll need to set up hemp farm. Okay, we are really short of space here. Maybe we'll move. And spinner, so we have one over here, one over here. We don't have anyone down. Do we have warehouse live for that? No. So there's no warehouse coverage here, so we'll have to move the spinner. Otherwise,
Right,
goods
Governor.
will not
I did not
reach.
expect a visit from you. I need another moment. Please, find our meeting hall. Make yourself at home. I know impressions are pretty important, but look, I do have some things to discuss.
Okay, so it's the first time we have actually visited Max. Let's see what he wants
As you
to
can
discuss.
probably tell, things were tough for us Capel under Lucius. How so? Unlike the Skaha, O Capel accepted Rome was here to stay. Might surprise you, but some of us have pretty mixed up feelings when it comes to the conquest of these lands. You do seem more open-minded than I imagined the average Celt would be. Yeah, it's complicated, trust me. Anyway, long story short, this Lucius geezer left us in the lurch. I'm sorry to hear that, Anxious. If I wanted to help, what could I do? Oh, well, so you will help? Yes, if I want to. But I don't even know what you're asking of me. Right, sorry. Sorry, let me think.
Okay. So now that has refreshed, he needs 32 eels and 15 reed shoes. Let's see if we have stock for that. Reed shoes. 13, 16. Yields we do have, so maybe we can take up the yields delivery.
What could you possibly require?
So here the production is full, full output storage. Let's set up global rules here as well, that all goods sell when above 50. Actually, let's keep it as 75 and add a depot. So by adding depot, we have more space now. So the production has started. So we need more yields. Oh, we have a destroy. So one. Okay, I think
We stand waiting.
we can take care of that, or it needs 65 timber is actually not bad. Let's do one thing. We might have timber full here. We do. So, anyways, our ships are coming here. We can send one of the ships.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
So let's take that up first before the contract runs out. So we will take this, deliver 65 timber here, and we will basically 4,000 for that is good.
Damp sails and wet heads.
We can send our flagship.
Ways.
60, and then we'll add individually 5. Now we can send this here and get 4,000.
Forward.
So that's easy. Okay, we can only do one at a time, so let's pull
What
these
could you
guys out
possibly require?
and let's send them here. What we picked here was 33 eels. Now let's see if we have 33 eels. We have 27.
Waiting for your decree.
So let's take all of them. You can always check all your ships here, so we can see what our flagship is doing. Yeah, flagship is going towards delivering timber. So this way you can quickly jump to any of your ships and then figure out what is happening. So I think we'll have to wait for yields. We have 29 and we need 33. So meanwhile we have stopped building as well so that we can have some binary balance just in case if Emperor demands more. So land troops, we have one which is here. And then we have these garrison troop.
Simple serves best.
I am
Cohorts at your command.
Uncivilized, they call us.
Help is on the way.
okay. I am really not sure. You can also disband them so that they can go back to the workforce. But anyways, let's leave them as it is. Let's see if our flagship has reached. It has. Let's deliver.
You didn't just promise. You delivered.
So that's easy money. We got 4,000. Let's see what else he has. New contract in 19 minutes. So we don't have any other requirement now. Let's go to this ship and see if we have.
What could you possibly require?
So we are taking the yields before our population consumes. 2 more is required. It should anyways balance out because we've made one additional yield grabber here. So I think eventually it should be taken care of. So with 12,000 I think we can start producing again. So what do we need as soon as it's a long time for this to finish. Maybe we'll send one of the boats here and collect weapon. Or instead of doing this every time, we can simply no, actually we shouldn't have done that. So because we'll rebuild it. So we have 45 Voada population here, which is just sitting idle. Other places we are lacking the Voada population. So we want to build the military here so that we can consume the Voada population. So let's send the ship. Here and collect some weapons, and we can store them there because we have plenty of weapons. Then we can at least have some land unit and then do the additional side mission that we had, which required the land units. What is this?
Hold, traveler. Why do you stand before my gates?
I am the new governor of this province, by the command of Emperor Calidus.
A governor? You stand before a king! I have been invested with the right to rule these lands. As was destined, you may answer to him, perhaps. I stand alone, a king unfettered, bound by none.
Emperor Lucius is dead. We answer to Emperor Calidus now.
Tell me of this Calidus, then. Does he mean for you to usurp me?
What? No, I have no such orders. I just need your help.
My aid? If you seek my aid, savage querent, prove yourself worthy of my court. Your sovereignty is tested.
So, if we beg him to help us, belief is increased by 50. If we put our Imperial authority, that might not go well. He might attack us. Present this as a chance to win glory on battlefield. I'm not sure. Peacefully inclined, cultural respect, striving for respect. I am not sure if this also will mean that we have to have a battle with him. Let's do this. Let's keep things simple.
You shall stand alone in your war with the Skaha. Voada and I are not yet destined to meet upon the field.
We can always build
No
relationship
surprise.
later.
Jaina's faced Yorgwyn is again ducking his pledge to Rome.
Okay. Not sure if that was the correct option. Maybe imposing authority, he might have pledged his alliance to us, but not sure. Let's see. Where is our ship? Okay. So we want to load up all our weapons and send them back. Send them back here so that we can start building our army here. And we should also increase the Vader population here. It's only 38. Let's try and build some more houses. So I think we have coverage still down. We don't have, I think.
Your people are ailing.
So most probably this will happen if they don't have coverages. So as you can see, they don't have coverage to healthcare or the Medici. That's why. Okay, that should take care of it. What we were doing here was expanding a bit, so I think we can move this by one. Build a road in between. See the coverage. So coverage for this is not that great. So what we can do is build one more set of market. I think has a good coverage. So because there was one research which we did which extended the reach of market, although it doesn't reach this side, so we might need it anyways. So let's build a market and arts here, and then we can build some more Vader houses here. So that fits in perfectly. We'll leave this area blank as of now. So 52, and of course this will increase a bit more once their
All the Lapwing could need be
needs are
found
taken
here.
care of. Let's check at the demand that we have for this island. I think we are having shortage of tunics again and cockles. You can see the white line is more than the green line. So let's set up cockles. That's easy to set. There's not much space left here now. We can also set it up here and connect it with our warehouse. The other thing was tunics. So tunics. So as I was saying, always set up the entire production and not only the spinner, right? So because if more tunics are required, then just by building more spinner will not take care of it. You have to set up the entire production in it. Oh, did we? Oh shit!
What could you possibly require?
We forgot about this. We need 2 more, and I hope that mission is still going on.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
Yes, we still have that ongoing. So that should take care of it and give us 2600.
So weary, Praetor.
Okay. So we were setting up hemp farm. I'm not sure if we are able to reach the warehouse. Where is the warehouse? It's here. Oh, let's set up here. That should be fine. Now this is the spinner. Where did we set up the warehouse? So we only have one here. We might have to change location for this, because otherwise we'll have to build one more. So this area is actually taken care of by this warehouse. So let's set up one here. And let's set up a herb farm. Sorry, hemp farm. Okay, so hemp farm is set. Spinner now we can set up here because it will give us income and knowledge. Right. We have weapons now, and we have good enough population. So let's build some archer. So archer will be -80 in terms of maintenance and 44 Vader population. Considering we have unlocked new units, I wonder if we can build them. So we don't have any tower here. I just realized if there is an attack which happens, then that will be a problem. So let's build one tower here and one tower somewhere here. We might have to move all of them by one tile. Okay, so at least if an attack happens, they'll go for the tower first. and we can produce our archers.
We ought to
Oh.
take good care of our wares.
We again have problem with warehouse. I think we might be forced to build one warehouse down here. Okay, that takes care of it. Now let's quickly check production wise. Do we have anything less? So once this is set up, we are okay. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah. Let's control here. Cut slip. We still have less coal and reed shoes. So we need to take care of. Let's see if the buildings are doing properly. So yeah, so if the buildings are at 100%, then that definitely means you need to set up more production for reed shoes. And similarly for charcoal, we have the building set up, but we're producing less. So let's go back to our island and first set up charcoal. I think we can build it down here because we already have a warehouse. Yeah, so this should help. And shoes, so we need to set up 2 shoe weaver and 1 reed gatherer. So let's go top. So we'll have to build it here because we don't want to invade these 2 circles which are for eel grabber. So we'll build it up here and then we can go upwards. Okay, and then 2 of the shoe weaver, which will increase happiness. So we can set up 1 here. We can set up 1. Okay, so that takes care of the happiness. So we have minus 138 fire safety. That's not good. Let's see research wise if there's something which can help us take care of our fire safety. So in civic, you see there's an option of wells. So this basically increases the fire safety. So let's click here. So we will be forced to do this update before we do that. That's fine. So 550 is good in terms of balance, but of course it can be much better. In terms of production, let's see. So all of these are happy, but we still have.
Up on my lingua romana and that there grammaticus.
So this meter has to fill for us to take care of their fashion need, and we have no need taken care of here. So brooches is something I think we'll have to go into next. So for brooches, there's a big production line which needs to set up. Thankfully we have an ore here itself, so silver ore, and then we have silver forge. So we will need 2 silver forges. And we will need 4. We'll need 4 of these. Wow. Okay, do we have
A new unit has been recruited.
4 of these we'll have to maybe set up here. So this gives +1 income, but -2 fire safety and +1 population.
You have been building for 2 hours, Harry. May I suggest some refreshments?
So we are building for 2 hours. 4 is a lot. But let's set it up. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this warehouse should provide all the things which are required here. And of course charcoal will need to maybe set up one more. So we are running out of space for charcoal, as you can see. To avoid the overlap, we can build it here maybe. So let's extend the road down. But it has to reach the warehouse as well. So as you can see, it does not reach in the warehouse. I don't think we need to keep warehouse that far. Let's try and bring it closer, maybe here. And then let's see if we can set up charcoal. Oh no. So by bringing warehouse down, we have, okay, here we can build. And we can extend the road here without it cutting any tree. Great. So that takes care of more charcoal production for us. And we have completed the production for brooches as well. This warehouse, of course, needs to be upgraded, I think, because we are doing a lot of work here.
You here to see how the sausage is made?
Okay, we have to deliver our quest
With a high
here.
step and confident gait.
New contract in 19. Let's see if we have a contract here. New contract in 36 seconds. So let's check what the contract is, and then I think we will pause for the day. We do need to see if we can set up production for this, because I think it's much easier to set that up. We only need to set up the resin tapper somewhere here, these places, and then again build one more ship to kind of take care of it and give it to the other island. In terms of research, yeah, this will take some time to complete it, but then we should be able to make 2 of these, which will help. We should ideally be building shipyard also here. That's another mistake I'm realizing. So if I use this island only to build lot of Vader population who will only be used for military, then by taking care of that, see, if I'm building a shipyard here and if I'm building ships here, so the population it is going to use is from Cutslip Island. But if I build a shipyard on this island, and if I already have set up a military base on this island, then whatever population is going to get consumed will get consumed from this island. So I think we might have to destroy all our ships and build them here. Now I don't know how the destruction thing will happen or work out, so we'll have to see that. So let's see, we have one destroy option. So this one is 4600, so 2 of these and 1 pentacord. So we have 4, and this is 2 better ships, so I don't think we can destroy this. The delivery quest does look much better because we've started the production for brooches, so I think this will be easy to kind of take care of.
What could you possibly require?
So let's do one thing, let's bring all our ships back here.
Through the waves.
And
Waiting for your decree.
I am not sure if there is a demolish option for the ship. No, you cannot demolish a ship. Okay.
Our scouts have sighted new land.
So there is an option to sell the ship, and there is also an option to destroy the ship. So I think let's do that. Let's bring all of them here, apart from our flagship, because of course flagship we don't want to destroy. We'll send it back here. And then maybe we can sell those 3 ships and we will destroy this.
Fire has started in your city.
So fire has started here. Should be taken care here. But we are at -381, so we really need the research related with fire, which is this one of wells. And then there's also research on aqueduct, which basically takes care of fire even further, but I think that will come down the line. So hopefully this will be taken care of. So what that means is here we'll have to build a shipyard. So let's check if we have everything which is required for a shipyard. We will not have it, of course. Oh, we do have it. We just need more population here, so that we should be able to take care of. Let's build here. So this is at Cataracta. Pay for the festival 2000 start. So it's become large city now, and we have unlocked custodes. We already had one. We have this for fire also we have. So we kind of have these things, I think it's fine.
What could you possibly require?
Let's see if we can sell this. Oh, Imperial representative Marble. Here.
Leaders, forward! We advance. Neptune's finest, ready.
So we are able to sell it. That's great.
Another one for the Classis Britannica.
Brooches, we had to give 9 brooches. Where is a flagship? Do we have 9 brooches? Six we have. Let's take those. So we need 2 more and then we can sell this for a good profit. So we are at 20,000 now. That is good. Where are our ships? Our ships are here. Okay. So I hope you guys understood the plan. Plan is to increase the population a lot on Cataracta and only use the population for military purpose, because we don't want to set up any other production on this island. We might have to start expanding here in terms of the population, because there's not much space left on this island. Maybe we can build here. I think we can build an entire line here. Let's try something different. So have we got 9?
What could you possibly require?
Not yet. My ships have reached. Oh, so by mistake I have clicked. No, fine. So be careful that once you select a ship, if you click somewhere else, sometimes they think that it's in order for them to march there. We'll select this ship. We will sell it.
She joins the formation. Another one for the Classis Britannica.
Okay. Now you see we have the Voada workforce has increased, and we can use this for upgrading more now. So let's do that. So the top row is now completely upgraded, and I think we have 50-50. We'll leave it at that.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
We do have brooches now. So now we have 9 brooches, and we will send it here.
Festina Lente.
And deliver these brooches and get 4,000. So because we have sold those 3 ships, you can see there is a jump in terms of our balance, because maintaining a ship takes a lot of money as well, coins as well. So we have 83 here, and let's build a.
My duty may be of a more fiscal nature, but that doesn't mean much out here. Trying to collect taxes is practically an act of war.
Okay, so we have a problem here. So she is asking us to pay the ransom, which is 10,000, and if we refuse, she will attack. I think we have the money. Let's pay the ransom.
We shall see.
So this will buy us some peace. So you can also enter negotiation, offer her gift. Here it shows her the power between her and us. So you can see army, we have 2,000 power and she has 7,000. Naval, she's at full. So she's at full power in army, naval and defensive. And we are nowhere close to.
When I came home, the man I loved was already gone. He died fighting the bastards who claimed to be our guests.
We can give her gift. It may or may not work. We don't have that much money right now to basically do that.
And go against me, against the greatest empire the world has ever seen.
Okay, so now that we have built this here, so it will mean we'll need to give some weapons here, or ropes and sails, all of that we might need to transfer it here. But because you will only build 4 to 5 ships, I think it is easy to just use one boat to transfer those and bring them here. So what we need now is, so this will be done in 1 minute, and then we can start our production here. So we have delivered the 9
You've got the grit
brooches,
to see things through.
and we have taken care of that. Let's send this ship here and not take up any new trade, because we'll end up kind of forgetting it. So let's pause it today for the day. I think we have built a lot. It will take us a lot of time to basically build enough army to take care of this. It's a huge amount of army here. We want to make this island as our base for military and naval production, so that we can keep growing this population and only use it for military purpose, and also build the ships in the next video. So let's save this game. So I hope you liked the game and the gameplay. If there are any questions or anything, if you feel I should have done better, then please drop a comment for that. And also check out the video links in this video of the first 3 videos where we start the campaign, and we have covered the first 5 chapters, and now we are on the 6th chapter. So thank you again for joining. Do like the video and do subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you.